What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I'm PT, and we are continuing working on our fantastic orbit station. So, yeah, jump on board, 07 Commanders, and let's get started. And get some aluminum here. We got the Colts and Baltimore Ravens game on in the background, so if you see me looking at something else, that is what I'm paying attention to. Some aluminum since I'm at a station. Alright. I'm gonna play for a little bit tonight, just to get some more of this done. So, alright, how is everybody on this Thursday evening? Good, I do hope. There we go. It's like Hoth is in the dark. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Up here in Super Cruise. Now our next live stream of Elite Dangerous will be Saturday morning, a little 8 to 12 slot. Doing kind of the same thing. So our goal is to finish up this station, hopefully, in the next few days. My goal is to have it done by next Thursday. When you solo this guy, at least we have the Panther Clipper to help. But yeah, solo in it makes it a little difficult to do such things, but we'll get it done. And I already have a freaking pirate that's on me while I'm in my own system. Still looping things so they can't target me as easily. It's gonna be one of these ships or the one that's doing it. A little side-to-side action. You can't lock on as easily. They get closer. The closer we get, the more likely it is to intercept us because the game likes to do that. Swinging back and forth, and then almost there. Don't want to lock in just yet. See if we're close enough there to not get hit. Pretty close. Pretty close. Not guaranteed they won't get us, but like a million miles ago, but. Like we're gonna make it. There we go. We're going on the far side, looks like. Be happy when this station gets done. So happy. Let's see, currently in the Colts game is 21-16. Baltimore is in the lead. We are in the third quarter. It is second and fifth with 3:44 to go. Alright. And go back to CMN Composites. That is the goal. Get a little engine composites. CMN Composites. We're going to the Gateway, Guardians Rest. Wait to get out of mass range. Yep. Here, let me make sure nobody's chatting on the YouTube side. Sorry, I don't have the dual chat up yet. Now I do. We are, of course, broadcasting both in Twitch and YouTube, so you can watch in whatever system that you prefer. What's going on? Is it Valorator? Valorator, good evening or morning, depending on where you're at, or afternoon. What's going on? What is going on? We're doing a little space hauling today. So are you a another commander that's playing Elite Dangerous? Or are you just kind of hanging out, seeing what it's all about? Trying not to sleep and just doing some community goal. Nice. Oh, that's a good question. Let's see how I'm doing in the community goal. I don't know why I just clicked on that. That won't tell me. Let me go to transactions. Let's see. We are... I am in the top 50 right now. Largely due to this fancy-dancy Panther Clipper. That's fun. It's 3 a.m. Woo. It is 7:30 in the p.m. here, so that puts you maybe the UK? Not sure. Like pretty close to yeah, Game of Means time. Want to buy the Clipper, but the website to buy... Oh, it's broken? That's not good. So I had Arc saved up. Oh, you're from Poland. Well, hello and good, very, very morning to you. So I've been a lot of places in Europe, but I have not had the opportunity to go to Poland. I somehow missed Poland. That's the funny part, because I was former military, so I did some time in Estonia, Romania, Lithuania, but I never ended up going through Poland. I just know the food there is pretty darn good. Dirt side, throw on our night vision. Oh yeah, it's absolutely on my bucket list of places to go. The food, yeah, food is very good. Food is very good. Nope, I've heard nothing but good things. Yeah, so the cool part is like, so when I was in Afghanistan, of all places, I got to work alongside some of the Polish guys, Polish military that were there. They love their carts. They missed their alcohol because we were in a place where there's no alcohol, but their jokes were funny as hell. Like, absolutely bangers. And keep in mind, these are, young bucks. Mid-20s. They had a good time. They kicked our butt in soccer, I can tell you that. Yeah, we played both footballs. So we first played regular soccer football, and then we played American football. And so yeah, it was kind of interesting. What's up, Pulte? Pulte over there on the Twitch. Are you in the game, Pulte? I think I saw you. Yeah. I see you in there. I'm in solo just because, yeah, I don't want to mess up. Don't want to get blown up by any other players doing this. Already run into one pirate. First load and had a pirate on top of me, so they have definitely upped the pirate attacks right now. Guess who I am? I don't know. I have no clue. I've been on for 5 hours and got a pirate too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm just playing for a little bit tonight. Listen, I'm watching the end of the Ravens Colts game because the Colts absolutely suck. So I had a feeling. I didn't want to be like, hey. Oh, you reached Tycoon. Nice. 750 million. And so I think, Pulte, are you doing the CG community goal? I'm being selfish and just building my own space station. Yeah, I would if you make so much easy money. Whee! If my Type 9 is so easy, yeah, that'll do it. Are you top 50 yet? Tycoon to Elite 3. I think I'm a trade. I think I'm Elite 3. Oh, I'm Elite 2. So you've already passed me. Top 25%. Nice. Yeah, I'm only Elite 2 right now. Top 25. That is awesome. Yeah, I have... How much have I hauled? I think only like 14,000 or something. Yeah, 14,734. Yeah. Yeah, Tycoon Elite 3, like, if you just do the CG... Because if I wasn't building my space station right now, I would be doing that. 100%. It's so easy to get a couple billion. You get a couple billion there, you get a fleet carrier and all that. They're pleased to receive me. I feel received. Oh. So you're hoping to get 5 billion before you go to sleep? Nice. It is definitely doable. I think most people, when they're pushing, they're getting about 500 million an hour. Somewhere around there, depending on what they're trucking with. So it is definitely doable. I think Pulte said he's using a Type 8. He does not have a clipper yet. Only 600 more to go. Woo -woo. Yeah, so I used my Imperial Cutter up until I got the Panther clipper. Yeah, Pulte, you're on 500 million an hour. Nice. Oh no, Pulte's only making 90 million. Yeah, but he's using the Imperial Clipper, so he's getting 794, 98, something like that, depending on the configuration. But if you have a Type 9, you should be real close to that. Well, what are you shipping, Pulte? Like what? The CMM, if you can find a good CMM place, that's probably going to be your best return on investment. Oh, titanium, yeah. So titanium costs a little bit more. Switch to CMM. If you're looking to make bank, switch to CMM. That's how you get the 500 million an hour. 752, but you have all the luxuries. See, I used to run it with no shields, just like I've got no shields on this. I do have some weapons on it, so I can hold stuff. You have a 13 light year jump range laden, so it can't go far. Ugh. That sucks. Yeah, you got an engineer, man. I know, you'll do it afterward, but still. Yeah, engineer these things. Makes life so much easier. Here. Size 5 Guardian FSD booster, nice. I don't have a booster on this one. Because like even on my cutter, I don't think I put the Guardian booster on it for range. I have it, like my Mandalay, I have it on. I usually use that for explorer ships. Because I want to get close to like 30 light years on my trading ships. I think this one's sitting at 38. Something like that. But I don't have this one fully engineered yet. "13 light year on my trading ship, so cool." Probably gonna let it sit at Starlace until this ends. Yeah, makes sense. You're getting your CMMs from... I want to be like USHO Depot. USHO? I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. That's 400k light seconds away from the star and 40 light years from Minerva. Nice. And if you're set up right. The only downside with the cutter is like when you're doing super cruise and you're like, woo, what? Like it's zooming all over the place. A little crazy. Alright, where are we going? I don't see it. Which usually is a bad thing. Oh, there it is. It's on that side. Looking for the blue. The humble dirty drives grade 5 drag drives. Nice. Have killed me once or twice. Oh, I thought you were saying that's what you're using. It's like, yeah. I think I usually do dirty Thruster, yeah, probably need landing gear. That'd be helpful. They do like dirty thrusters or something like that. Ooh, I hit something. Don't scan me, bro. Don't scare me, bro. Yeah, we've all been there with some layout of our ships, and it just sucking. Dear God, the Colts suck. Just watching them just get decimated. I scratched the paint, and it's cost me $15,000. I'd love it if I can get this down to 15, but it's probably gonna be 30. I'll probably just get a couple trips in. Because it's 7:30 here. I'm not staying up that late. Yeah, work in the morning. Unfortunately. But like I said, Saturday, that's when we're gonna truck. We're gonna truck it on Saturday morning. Which should probably be mid-afternoon for you. Out there in Poland. In Poland? Yep. Yeehaw! Like my flight stick sits just right that I can't see the mast lock. I always said, so you see me go, hey, yeah. That's what I'm looking at. Boosting 3.5 away from a station isn't fun in a ship that breaks by collision. Yeah. Facts indeed. I mean, I'm flying a house right now. Massive. Wait, is the Polish person? What is your opinion on? God, no, here goes Pulte. He wants to boost sound on the peak. Yeah. Oh, and it's all the sounds with the Panther Clipper are awesome. But Pulte wants to know what your opinion on the French is, because of course he does. He wants to be like, bonjour, je m'appelle petit catois, oui, je ne sais pas both. Yeah, I'm terrible at French, don't mind me. When I lived in Europe, I could speak most of the languages of the countries I was in, but for the memes. Pulte... Oh, Pulte switched to YouTube just so he can ask you that question. I love that. It is on the screen, Pulte. Anybody can see it, whether you're on Twitch or not. I cannot give an opinion. See, I've been all different parts of France, and so I like the people in Normandy really well. I wasn't a big fan of Parisians. Southern France was nice. French Riviera parts. Calais was really nice. Really liked everybody that was there. Eastern France was absolutely stunningly beautiful, and the people. I mostly just saw people in gas stations, but that area was nice. I think my issues with anybody from France were just how the Parisians were. So it's less about the French people, more of an issue about Parisians themselves. Just didn't. When I was there, like, they just didn't care about anything. And like I said, when I'm in a country, I can pick up the language pretty fast, and I kind of know a little French. So, definitely could overhear some conversations about people making fun of other people that I wasn't cool with. I have to take French in school, so that's not cool, yeah. I took French and Latin. But I lived in Germany for a little while, so I picked up some German. I learned. I've forgotten all of my German by this point, but when I was there, I could get by in a basic conversation. Like, if I wanted to buy something, I was able to buy things. It was like, in defense of Americans, like almost everywhere you go in Europe, enough people speak English, so you don't have to try hard. Uh, at least that was the case about 15 to 20 years ago when I was there. It's been a minute. I think the only thing I can remember, and I probably am butchering it, I think it's like Ich bin heiß in German, because it means I am horny. Again, military. Spread the freedom language all over the world since Europe constitutes the whole world, apparently. Europe's just awesome. Like, even when I'm, like, busting on, like, the Parisian people, they're still better than, like, most of the Texans I know. It's like, it's not as much of a knock on the Parisian people. I'm just saying, of the French populace, they were my least favorite. But in world ranking, you know, they're easily top 25. Let's see, I'm trying to think. French people in top 195? Nah, they're not that bad. I'm trying to think, like, because, like, I thought Romanians were really cool. I'm trying to think the best. So if I were to rank Europeans just on my own, like, interactions with them, Germans are high. The Polish people are high. Polish I'd put in top 10. Romanians are really nice. Great food. Trying to think who your top three. Just on interactions, like if you were stuck in an elevator with someone from another country, Lithuanians, Estonians, or I think so. Here's my thing when it comes to Lithuanian and Estonians, they are by far. If I was trapped on a desert island or a jungle or something like that, and needed people that like would be like teamwork type people to get out of it, that's who I'm going for. Especially Estonians. They're the craftiest guys that I've ever seen. They can make anything work. Just so awesome. Like, they're really cool. Like, very, very understated. Their entire, like, populace. Great understatement. Yeah, I don't know how many people have interacted with Croatians before, but the Croatians, they're up there on, like, the badass scale. Like, I wouldn't make a Croatian mad type. They will hurt you. I would get trapped with Americans because American people are best in every single way. I would not say that at all. There's a lot of Americans that are far from the best. Like, when it comes to the United States, I vote. I definitely go by states, not American people. We're too much of a melting pot. We're way too much. There is no one American type. Oh, Pulte's very American. Yeah, it's... Yeah, like, the thing, especially, like, now, because, like, there's... Like, America's in a weird spot right now. Not everybody is all that cool. So, I'm from Colorado. We have a lot of people from all over, so it's kind of a mix of a little bit of everything. So it's not too bad. But... So, see, it's easier for me to, like, rank Americans, like by states, because you get your Vermont, your Massachusetts, and Colorado. That's your top three. Those are the people you want to meet. Probably California 4. New York maybe 5. So there's your top 5 type of Americans. Just like ones to avoid Americans: Floridians, avoid Nevadans. But most importantly, and Pultzy's probably going to agree with me, if you're stuck in a room with someone from Idaho, find a way out of the room. Yeah, the potato people are very disturbed. Minnesota's really cool too. Yeah, Minnesota's probably 6. See, the thing about Minnesotans is that they like their ice, and they don't know anything about it. What about that? No, Minnesotans are cool. The cool thing about Minnesota is, especially native Minnesotans, a lot of them have Viking ancestry. So, like, very Scandinavian. It's kind of where the Scandinavians kind of hung out. So, if you like Norwegians and Swedish and Iceland, Minnesota that's kind of what you're gonna get. That's kind of where those roots come from. Like, I'm part of that, like, Scottish Irish group. So, like, half my family has been here since the Mayflower, and the other half came in the 1800s. So you just realize my credits are 4.4 billion. Nice. Let's see. Pulte puts Guam, American Samoa, Midway Atoll. Okay, and that's odd. You know, nobody lives on Midway, right? I've been to Guam. I've not been to American Samoa. Not been to Northern Marinara. I've been to Puerto Rico. I will probably have to go to Tinian, which is just north of Guam, in the next 2 years. Alright, so Midway has about 9,000 birds that poop all over everything. And there used to be some scientists there and some runway and engineer folks. I don't think there is, because, like, most people don't know Midway is actually part of Hawaii. So it's the very last Hawaiian island. Just people don't realize that until you look at a map and see where it is, and they're like, oh, it is part of Hawaii. It's way out there. But yeah, it's literally just a sandbar with a runway strip on it. But I don't think, because most of the people that were there were science-based, and with the current administration in the U.S., they fired all of them. So I don't think there's anybody out there. Because science is bad, only being religious and making profits. Anything else isn't good. That's the current environment in the U.S. Yeah, proof science. Yay, money. There's always more money. Science will keep our population alive. Now, I still want to travel-wise. I'm going to this year Honduras, going to Belize in the spring, taking a trip down that way. And then in 3 years, I'm planning a trip to Japan, because I've not been to Japan before. And then my kiddo's going to be in Europe. Oh crap! Don't do that! Nope, 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 nope. I wasn't as far out as I thought. Florida and Florida again. Ugh. Too hot. Unless you're gonna see Diego. No, I think I went to Florida last spring. That's probably the last time I'm gonna go anytime soon. Oh, wait, that's where I was already at. Hi, I'm done. I never set my direction. Gotta go back to my place. There we go. It's a sweet little spot. I did buy things, right? Now I'm all confused. I'm confusing myself. Thinking about other things. Let's see. Let me make sure my inventory is full. Okay, we're good. Can bots have panther clippers? No, not yet. I don't even think any of the newer ships or bots even have yet. At least not seen one. Because there's no bot Mandalays. Yeah, I've not seen one, or Type 8s. Bolty, what part of Florida are you gonna go to? Yeah, I don't think the Corsair is bot yet. The Florida part. Well, the Florida part, like, so Gainesville, maybe Diego's neighborhood, in Kissimmee St. Cloud. Diego was working too hard. He didn't get to see me when I was there. Not that I had a car. Couldn't really go see him. Yeah, we've got friends that are gonna be at Patrick Space Force Base on the East Coast, so near Cape Canaveral. So we'll see them, and then going from Florida down to Honduras and Belize, and a day in probably Cozumel. One last spring break vacation. Told my kids, so my kid's like 17 now, senior in high school. I was like, you're gonna go on this trip and meet some girl. I already know it. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a fling with some vacation girl. So I was in the Air Force early 2000. I was one of those people that joined after 9/11 because basically my perspective was they need people like me and not people like Rambo. So I did 8.5 years in that, and then I stayed in the Air Force doing engineering work. So I'm still in. So I work for the Space Force now, though. But I don't do anything space-based. I do engineering. I am in a support unit. So technically I work for the Air Force, but our projects are Space Force. Nice. Yeah, so when I joined the Air Force, I had already been to college. So I wasn't going to go out there and be like an Army grunt or something after 9/11. I was going to do something I could use my degree on. Not to mention live debt-free and all that fun stuff. So my one thing is everything I did in the military only helped people. It didn't harm people. So I helped build schools in Afghanistan. I see, in Qatar, we didn't really do much public work, but we did. I made connections to off-base businesses with like some sushi places, and so we helped get them to be able to serve stuff on base because there's like 1 million people on that base. And then I did convoys in Iraq. The convoys in Afghanistan too, but they were not all that special. I literally went and escorted trucks from Kabul to Bagram. Yeah. Nothing really. Nothing crazy in my background to go off of. I'm so kind of educated. So the school we built was an all-girls school, which I'm sure doesn't exist anymore because the Taliban hate women. But and it was for girls 6 to 18. Was who it served. So yeah, we built it from the ground up. Then we went. Then we got the DoD supplies and got them books and all that in their native languages. Got them supplies and all that. And I think before everything went downhill, they graduated a lot of girls. So even though the Taliban don't like women that much, we educated a lot. So hopefully, long run, does well. Oh, that took a turn? Yeah. So what degrees do I have? So I have a degree in communications with, so I originally was a TV producer way back when. And so I've got broadcast engineering and television media for my first undergrad. And then I got a degree in organizational leadership. It's basically HR, and then I got a master's in business. So most of the stuff, like a lot of my stuff, because I was military, it's all leadership based. So I have an MAOL is how they say it. So it's a business organizational leadership one. I wouldn't say I'm smart. I'm clever. I'm a clever person. I definitely don't look to me to solve your math problems. I am more of a people person and connecting with others. How did I gain one exploration arc if I only visited systems I've already been to? That's why I only got one. It was probably going in between. It's not the system that you were in, but probably you passed through a new system. Is my guess. The same route. Yeah, but you could have gone one way and then came back another, and one of those planets could have been different. Because depending on how much cargo you're loading, it may change the route. So even though A and B is the same, or A and C is the same, B might be different. So you might go a different way for whatever reason. I've had that happen lots of times. And it also could be the amount of jumps. Like, I make sure even though the systems that I'm going in, I make sure I honk. Just because I've been there before. But, you might get something off of it. That's why I always honk when I get in the system. The max each time I have the route memorized. No, I think it's because I discovered that planet you almost crashed into. Well, there you go. That'll do it. Don't crash into planets. It is now 24-16 Baltimore. We're in the fourth quarter with 3:32 left. So my prediction for the NFL this year, for those that care, the Colts are going 0-17. Just put it out there right now. worst team in the NFL this year will be the Indianapolis Colts. Just calling it as it is. I think they suck. 1-16. You could be right. I just don't know a team that they're gonna beat. Like, their whole division sucks. The Texans are taking it. It's too American for you. I know. Yeah, today's the first day of preseason American football, so that's why it's on everybody's mind. There's a couple games on. And the learning curve for American football is a little high, because it's sort of, the best way I've heard it described is, it's if you took a chess game and put it in real life where you could crash into people and then put a ball in it. That is American football. It's all about strategy, how to prevent moves and block moves and counter moves. Because it's a fast-paced strategic game. Yeah, it's weird. Like, even my own kid, he's like, I don't like football. There's too much that you have to know. I was like, you're not wrong. Because it presents itself in a fairly easy manner. But once you get in the nitty-gritty and you start, like, really learning about it, you go, dear God, this is extremely hard to play. It's fun. You thought it was just a bunch of guys jumping into each other? Kind of. I mean, that's more rugby, because, you know, rugby gets in the little mass of men and all that, so in the NFL, they don't let you do that. You can't get into the scrums like that. Yeah, it's usually moves and counter moves in football. And the defense has the advantage most of the time. It's definitely fun to watch, I will tell you that. It's just extremely physical. Ooh, like someone just got nailed in the back, thrown to the ground. Yeah, let's just say your normal football player is not going to usually be a great conversationalist a couple years after they get done playing. And take a little too many hits to the head. The sun is going up. Nice. The sun is not down here yet. It's getting close, though. The sun's probably setting. It's kind of overcast outside here. I do have the Rocky Mountains literally in my backyard. It's Lie Halfdar. Oh, it's... Oh! Sorry, I was trying to... It's like half dark. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not... Like, it's cloudy here right now, so it's kind of... We probably have like 30 minutes till the sun goes down here. But because we have the mountains right here, so the sun's blocked, but it's still in the sky. Keyboard had a stroke. It's all good. It's easier for me just to talk. So Pulte was saying he loves using YouTube to avoid Twitch ads. Oh, that's one way to do it. Aren't you a subscriber, Pulte? Why are you getting Twitch ads? and that's kind of why I also do YouTube. So. Just so Pulte doesn't get Twitch ads. You're not currently subscribed. See how it is? I don't think I'm subscribed to anybody on Twitch. You know how the ED filter tries to filter just do with just do, but doesn't censor ass. It happens. Speaking of which, we haven't gotten any of our signature stuff tonight.
If you were a space station, I would call you Deep Space. Fine!
Wind shear watchers. Sometimes death is a mercy.
Get so mad when you have to wait for a python to go through the mail slot. Python's not as bad. So like a beluga or a clipper going through, and they're always like, "Make way for larger vessels," and I just want to be like, "I am the larger vessel." Out of my way.
Hey, Commander. By chance, are you a space pirate? Because your booty is out of this world.
Do not remind me of the belugas, and yeah, no doubt. Like, I didn't know people didn't know the mining laser trick when it came to those, so when that was an issue, I always made sure I had a mining laser on my ship. And so you shoot the ship with the mining laser, it just moves it enough to hit it, and then the space station starts shooting and blowing it up. We got 153 left in the fourth. It is still 24-16, all Baltimore, because the Colts are trash. Now, I'm also a Broncos fan, so keep that in mind. I am a multi-team fan. Love every time I shift up here, it goes back to "I am me" at the top. Oh. How long is this? We're about an hour. I'm starting to get tired. It's been a long day. It really has. As you're out there like, it's only 3 in the morning. What are you talking about? Yeah. I used to follow MLB and I was a Braves fan and a semi-Rockies fan, but now they're both trash. Oh, the Rockies are so trash. Yeah. Yeah, people still go to the games because the beer there is like $3.15 or something like that. You get cheap beer. And so they just go there and get drunk. That's what the Rockies fans do. Get the cheap beer and get drunk. Baseball-wise, I always liked Kansas City Royals. I lived in the Kansas City area as a kid, so they were all right. Soccer-wise, I'm kind of a Manchester United fan. So that's usually who I pull for. Football, like Colts and Broncos. I don't really watch basketball much. If the Nuggets were good a couple years ago, but yeah, I wouldn't claim myself to be a fan of any of them. NHL, I do like the Avalanche. I'm an Avalanche fan. Trying to think if there's any other sports I'm missing. Probably none important. Oh, college football. Like Colorado, of course. Semi-partial Notre Dame, if I had to pick like a top school to go for. I'm more anti-SEC than anything else in college football. So I want any team that's not SEC to win. Unless it's Ohio State, and then they can just die. What if I told you I'm an Ohio State fan? Hang on, let me find the block number. You'd be an Ohio State fan. I know lots of Ohio State fans. They're always wrong, but I know a lot of them. It's just like, if you're an Ohio State fan, why not just be a Michigan fan to be better? So, overall, I like the Big Ten in football and basketball. Those are my... If there was a conference I were to pull forward, it'd probably be Big Ten. Professional Rage Baiter. That is you, Pulte. Pulte's like, I just like to make people mad. The only downside is 2025, so people are mad about everything because life sucks. So I try and not make people mad because everybody's already mad. It's harder to make people happy. That makes rage bait so easy. No, there's enough hate in the world. I'm not a big fan of it. So, I do the denied thing. So, you'll see it actually bumps up the distance. So when you do that and you do denied, it'll bump that, look where it says 302 meters over there on the side. It'll bump that up. Oh, you guys can't really see it as well. It's kind of where the chat window is. But it bumps it up so I can actually see it. If not, those two little white lights down there block it and you can't really see your distance. So I always hit the denied thing, and for whatever reason it pops it up like that. Makes it easier to see. Alright, that is probably going to do it for me. I'm getting tired quick. Alright, the next Elite Dangerous playthrough, I've got a 4-hour stream planned for 0800 Mountain Time. That is 10 a.m. Eastern for those there. Let's see, maybe 3 p.m. in Poland? Something like that? Just a guess. I don't know the the time difference there, but everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching. It's been fun, and I'll catch you later. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, Pulte. I might, but it may be College Football 26. So, oh, you'll be on Discord? Sweet. Alrighty, folks.